Hi, FlossTube.
Hi, FlossTube.
I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is Just Keep Stitching, episode 48.
10 plus 10 plus 20 plus 2 plus 6 is 48 cause math.
There you go.
Yes.
And that's the last time I'm going to say that.
Oh, yeah.
I noticed I've been saying that an awful lot lately. Lately.
Lady.
Lately, lady.
Listen, Linda. Is it Linda or Lisa? Listen, Linda. No, it's Linda.
It's definitely Linda. Anyway, welcome back.
Hello.
The biggest news around here is Stitch Mania is over.
Oh my god.
We're sad and we're happy.
All at the same time, there's a lot of emotions going on.
It's a bittersweet moment.
It is. I'm proud of us.
She said to me last night, she said, you know what I just thought of? I don't have to ask you, are you ready to make the nightly video anymore?
I know, I almost asked her. And then
I said, no, thank God.
He had nothing to do with it.
Anyway.
Then I had this, I am bad with options. Just so you know. Like, I'm like bad when someone is like, hey, pick a card. I'm like, I don't know. And like one time Mom sent me to the grocery store and she said, just get lettuce.
We call this the lettuce problem in Stephanie's world. Yes. Because she cannot deal with having too many options.
Right.
And I sent her to the store. She was probably about 16. And I said, either like before you come home or can you run to the store? Mm-hmm. And she called me in a panic because she was standing in front of this display.
You know, at the grocery store with all the different lettuces and stuff.
Varieties of lettuce.
Salad mixes, heads of lettuce.
And I just, you know, I'm just a pretty quick decision maker.
Right.
In most situations, you know, like including framing and things that are Stitch related. This really is a Stitch related story, people.
It is, I promise.
Anyway, we call this the lettuce problem because she has when she has a lot of options, she's totally stymied. She's shuts down.
I'm like, I don't know what to do.
So anyway, where were you going with that, by the way?
Well, because yesterday was the 19th, and it was the first day that I was like, oh, I can work on whatever I want. And
she had too many options, see?
And I'm like, I have no friggin' clue. I would put one thing on the key snap, and I'm like, no. And then I'd put another thing on the key, no.
So just wait, you'll see what she decided on.
I know. Well,
anyway.
Not in this video, they won't.
Oh, no? You're not going to show it?
Nope.
Oh, well.
It was autumn
just
bird.
have to...
But whatever.
You'll just have to stand by. Welcome to our channel.
Yes.
Welcome to the Crazy Factory.
Hey, that's not very nice. This is a fun factory.
It's a fun factory.
It is.
We have had a great week.
Yeah.
Thanks for everybody who tunes in every week, and welcome to anybody who's just found us. We continue to see our subscriber list go up and up and up. Mm-hmm. We are well over 3,500.
Yeah.
So we've already come up with an idea for our 3K giveaway.
Who knew a year ago?
Yeah, who knew? Because the other thing is, besides having over 3,500 subscribers, guess what Tuesday is? Is it Tuesday?
It is Tuesday.
Tuesday. Guess what Tuesday is? 1 year ago on Tuesday, we made our first FlossTube video.
It's our FlossTube anniversary.
Now, some of you out there will remember that.
Right. If you don't, go back and watch
If you don't, you might go back and you will see how far we've come. Holy
leaps and bounds.
Cow.
Leaps and bounds.
So, I came up with another brilliant idea last night, and I said to her, hey, because we are planning a special FlossTube anniversary video, we're going back into the solarium. Now, you may think you heard sanitarium, but no. That is where we made our first FlossTube video, and we had lots of lighting issues and decided soon after that we weren't ever going to record out there again.
But we thought we'd take you back.
We're going to take you back for that bittersweet moment. Oh, I've used bittersweet twice in this video.
It's okay, though.
For that nostalgic trip down memory lane. Mm-hmm. And
so come along with us on Tuesday, would you?
Come along.
Will you, please?
Down the primrose path. You know where that leads.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
leads. I can't even talk today.
Word, Pam, words.
Anyway,
So
we've had quite a week.
We did. Not really until the end of the week, but then it was like fun thing after fun thing after fun thing after fun thing, and then it was like
Lots of fun.
so much fun. Okay, so Thursday was our third Thursday of the month stitching at Panera in Milford for local stitchers.
Right.
And it was awesome.
Yep.
It was a pretty good group of people. I mean, everyone that came was awesome, but it was like the standard amount, maybe 10 or 15, maybe, I want to say.
Yeah. It was great. It was
great. We sat with Cindy and Tony and Sharon.
Yep.
And we were getting all of the details about the Minnesota retreat from Sharon and her adventures with Candy.
Yep.
And she brought us goodies.
Yes, she did.
So we're going to show you what she brought us. And then, so she had quite a travel filled last couple of weeks. So she went to the Minnesota retreat with Candy, and then right after that she like turned around and her and her husband Mike went to Tennessee to celebrate their anniversary. And so if I'm not mistaken, she got these bags from the AC Moore in
Knoxville,
Tennessee.
Yeah, down in Knoxville, I think.
Okay, so this was the bag, and she was so shocked because she found AC Moore, and I was like, AC Moore, that's what they have in New England.
Yeah.
But we don't have them in Ohio.
We have them in other places too, but we don't have AC Moores around here.
This is true.
So it was new to Sharon, and
so she got us these
she
bags.
thought it was kind of a novelty, and I was like, we know all about AC Moore.
We do. We got the hookup. So this is the bag she gave me. Oh, with the pineapples on it, and it's got this thing on it, and then this mesh front pocket, and then it's like a plastic liner on the inside, and more pineapples on the back. And
very summery.
I know, it is very summery. And then on the inside of it, there was this needle miner from Gina's Unique Boutique. Look at that booty on that woman. Isn't that cute? And then she I don't know if she has some sort of fabric thing, but okay, it doesn't matter. Whatever.
She had some scraps.
Whatever. So no, she ordered that for us. She ordered these for us.
Oh,
but
sorry, Sharon.
She has some scraps. Rude. So Sharon gave me The Boys Are Back in Town, which was a Jabco collaboration with somebody else, and I said Lizzie Kate in the video, and it's not Lizzie Kate, but whatever. And it's got like the Frankenstein and the mummy, and it's like a Halloween thing. And
it's real cute. Real cute.
So Sharon got one for herself when she bought that for me, and this is the fabric she did it on. It's called Midnight Splendor, and this is a 28 count linen from Fiberlicious.
Ooh.
So The Boys Are Back in Town.
That is gorgeous.
We'll go on this. So pretty.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
And then also when she went to Minnesota,
look at that cat over in the sunspot on the carpet.
She's so ridiculous.
She's luxuriating.
She's so ridiculous. So when she went to Minnesota, I think, why didn't I pay more attention when Sharon told me these stories? So she gave me this and asked me if I wanted it. It is by Lottie Daw, and it's called Lauren's Voice. Treat Yourself Well. And I was like, I hate that border. Because I do. I hate that border. And then she was like, well, just do the words. And I'm like, okay, I'll just do the words. So she gave me that. So Lauren's Voice by Lottie Daw. Thank you, Sharon. And I think this was one of the door prizes at the Minnesota retreat. And she won it. And she was like, I'm never going to stitch that because it's just not her style. And I totally agree with her. But she was like, do you want it? And I'm like, this is on my wish list. And it's Lizzie Kate. So yeah. So this is Lizzie Kate's K94 Oh Christmas Tree
Kit.
Full kit. And it comes with all the
adorable
stuffs. So not the floss. The floss is the only thing that's missing. But you get all the embellishments, the rickrack, the linen to stitch it on, the finishing fabric, everything to make it look like that. How cute is that?
Awful cute.
Love it.
Awful cute.
So, technically, I won a door prize in Minnesota. That's how that works.
Special talent.
And this I did not get from Sharon, but me and Cindy had made a trade. And Cindy had this, another Lizzie Kate kit, limited edition, K80. I'm not really huge into the farm thing, but this is Lizzie Kate and it's freaking cute. Look at that piggy. Look at that pretty. Isn't he cute? So it's a scissor fob. So it's called Farm Fob. And then it comes with, again, the embellishments, the rickrack, the linen, and thank you, Cindy.
Yeah.
It was like Christmas at Panera on Thursday. So what'd you get from Sharon, Tam?
Well, look at this. Sharon was so thoughtful and got me a pouchy bag as well. Not punching bag, pouchy bag. Look at this cute thing with the sailboats on it. Is that not adorable?
I like the color scheme.
I like the color scheme too. Very summery.
Because great minds think alike.
And I also got a Bathing Beauty needle minder. Love it.
Love that.
And she enclosed a piece of Fiberlicious Lugana 28 count.
I picked out for her because Sharon was like, go look at Fiberlicious website and see what you think.
I haven't decided what to put on this yet, but I have lots of possibilities. And this is called Deep Ocean from Fiberlicious. We need to start looking into Fiberlicious, Stephanie, because this stuff is awesome. Awesome. And we've never had any Fiberlicious fabric.
We have not.
So this is going to be our first experience stitching on Fiberlicious, but the colors are very impressive. I have to say.
Incredibly impressive.
You can't talk either today.
Yeah, words.
So that was Third Thursday. Yep. We got talking to a lot of gals there that we hadn't seen in a while. And we always have a good time.
And I want to give a special shout out. I don't know if she's going to watch this video or not, but if she is, I want to make sure to say thank you so much to Lynn.
Oh, yeah.
She is not a new to cross stitch, but a new to the Cincinnati cross stitch community. Right. She just moved here from Chicago. Yeah. And she came in the shop 3 weeks ago on a Friday when all of us were over there, the most intimidating day of the week to come in to Keepsakes. And Mom got to talking to her and was like, hey, we do this stuff like Friday afternoons at Keepsakes and third Thursday of the month and Friday stitching and blah, blah, blah. And so
she was at Panera. She
came to Panera.
She followed up. That was great.
That was awesome. And she had a wonderful time, or at least it looked like she did. Yeah. And so we got to talking, and she's great. So it's nice to have just another person added into our wonderful community. So
once we get back to everyday open stitch day at the shop, when they get it all righted around,
June 1st,
we'll start seeing some of our regular people at the shop. We're looking forward to that.
Yes, ma'am.
So that was Tuesday.
That was Thursday.
Oh, Thursday. I'm up to Thursday. And then
Friday.
Guess what? Crock Pot Friday.
Yep, ma'am. So what was the recipe called?
The recipe was slow-cooked pork tacos. We went Mexican.
We did.
And so we had
Cindy and
Sharon and Cindy came over for supper. Yep. And we had margaritas, and we had guacamole, and we had salsa, and we had more margaritas, and really delicious. Good recipe. We're going to post the recipe in the description box below. And it might not be there to the first viewers of this video, depending on when it goes live and when Stephanie does all her little annotations below. Right. You know how that goes.
But so, by Monday afternoon at the latest.
Yeah, it'll be there. You might have to come back to see everything that we link below.
Correct.
The old link below thing.
Yes.
But we had a blast with Sharon and Cindy. Lots of fun. And we enjoyed doing that Crock Pot Friday thing.
We did. It was awesome.
It was really, really good. It makes my house smell awesome.
Yeah, I worked at the shop on Friday and I came home and I was like, I'm going to eat this entire house. Yeah. It smelled so good.
So we drank and we munched and we ate and we drank and then we stitched. Believe it or not.
Cindy has been busy making needle minders, believe it or not. Yep. And she made, they're all stuck together, so I'm just trying to unstick them all so that I can show them to you. And so she made some specialized ones for some of us, for me and for Mom, and then she made some for Sharon. And
Yeah, she was telling us about getting these rare earth magnets.
They are like...
And they are awesome.
We had to have them separated all over the table. So
if you're thinking about... Is that got an extra one on there? I need one.
Okay.
If you're thinking about making needle minders from different things, and she's got a whole box of buttons and brooches and things like that.
Yeah, and that's what she's using is buttons, which is really cool.
Yeah, she's using these rare earth little teeny tiny...
Or she has the big round ones too.
Yeah, depending on what's going on. But anyway, she had a whole box that she just
she's like, these are
laid
for you,
out
these
on
are
the
for
table and said, "This is for you. This is for you. This is for you."
So she made me she made me 3 cat ones. So there's this cat face.
Isn't that cute? I didn't see that one Friday night.
No,
why didn't I
paid
see
more
that?
attention, Pam. And we're gonna make a needle minder stack here. Okay.
Yeah.
And then this one, I love the claws on this one. Like I can't even right now. Look at the claws.
Cute.
Love it. And then there's this cat one. Hey, it's Muffin.
No.
And then she made all of us.
Yeah.
So there's technically like a group of 5 of us that are really close, and so it's me, Mom, Sharon, Cindy, and Tony. And she made all of us cupcake needle minders, and so. This is my cupcake.
You're hiding a little...
I don't have a ball at the top.
Oh, you don't? Oh.
Nope. But I like the rainbow chip frosting.
Yep.
So I thought that looked like it.
Yep.
Because I'm weird.
Yep. And I got this real pretty hummingbird.
Yep.
Isn't that pretty? It's roundish, as you can see.
It is roundish.
And I got a cupcake one as well.
Mm-hmm.
Very cute.
With a red sparkly ball.
Yep. With cherry on top.
Mm-hmm.
And this is my favorite. You guys know me, you know, but this is a gold anchor needle minder.
Cool.
So, pro tip, rare earth magnets. They're awesome, and you can get them on Amazon.
Is this an extra magnet?
Yeah, that's an extra magnet. So thanks, Cindy. That was super sweet of you.
Yeah, right?
She brought 2 bunches of beautiful red carnations, and she brought a delicious sour cream pudding cake.
Remember I said I was going to take it to the shop? I've eaten half of it.
Yeah, so don't expect to walk into Keepsakes and find any more pudding cake left over. But anyway.
Sorry, not sorry.
So that was Friday night, and the girls were here pretty late.
No, they weren't either.
It seemed like it to me, because you're not going to believe what happened.
Are you going to really tell them the whole FlossTube what happened? Go right ahead. It's your embarrassing story, not mine. So
it was embarrassing, but
I loved it.
No shame in my game.
I thought it was hysterical.
So we're stitching, right? We've cleaned up the dinner dishes, and we've drank all we're going to drink. Probably I did more than I needed to, because we're all sitting around with our little magnifiers clipped onto our Q-snaps.
They
and
all
we're
have magnifiers.
talking.
I don't.
Yeah, the young guys don't need.
Right.
And they thought I was counting. Like I had it on the table, like and I'm looking down, you know.
Mm-hmm. And me across the table, I go, Pam!
I literally dozed off.
Fell asleep in her stitching.
Like I said.
At the kitchen table.
So Stephanie's across from me. And the other 2 girls are, you know.
Across from each other.
And Stephanie looks across at me and she goes, Pam, are you all right? And I was so embarrassed.
And I'm like, you were asleep. Because I was like,
I wasn't asleep. I just momentarily dozed off.
Sure. So I was like, is she counting? And then like I noticed that nothing else was moving. Like her hands weren't moving or nothing.
Yeah.
She was just like.
Yeah. So special message to my sister Laura, who remembers several years ago when we made a pitcher of whiskey sours while we were fixing the turkey. Right. And by the time we sat down to Thanksgiving dinner, my face went right into the plate of Thanksgiving dinner.
She just puts her face in stuff.
So you don't need to even. You're probably cracking up laughing right about now.
Right.
So anyway.
So that was Friday night.
That was Friday.
So, and then this super really fun, exciting thing happened. So, Thursday morning, I got a message from Leslie Hurley of Fat Cat Flossing. We've talked about her before. We love her. And she asked me for my phone number. And I was like, whatever, I don't care. Yep. And then she called me, and if you watched her latest video, you already know what's coming. But she had to go. She got a kind of emergency phone call from someone in Dayton, Ohio, which is just north of Cincinnati, and that one of her cats was pregnant, and that they needed to come get her immediately. So
she was about to deliver.
Right, the baby kittens. So Leslie and her husband, Steve, made the 12-hour trek from their home in Arkansas to Dayton, and in between Arkansas and Dayton is Cincinnati. And she wanted to see if we would be available to, get coffee or something. It couldn't, unfortunately, be a super long visit because they obviously had places to be and cats to get, but they wanted to, when an opportunity arises, to take it. And we were like, we're not doing anything Saturday. Why not? So sure, absolutely.
Yep.
So it actually ended up being about last night, about 6:30, 7 o'clock, when they made their way through our part of town. And so we went over to Panera, a different Panera, not the normal Panera. And we met her, and we met Steve, her incredibly adorable husband, and it was as if we'd known them forever.
Yep.
So,
especially this one and Leslie. Because I have to say, you want to talk cats, Leslie and Stephanie. There you go.
She's like the professional, I'm like the amateur.
Yeah.
And like, oh, Fluffy. And she's like,
yeah.
But she's so sweet, just as she is in her videos, and it's like, I remember this weird connection. But I remember, I don't know how many months ago it was, when Michelle, Garrett, and McKenna met for the first time down in Arizona or Vegas. I think that's where they were. And Michelle kept saying, McKenna's just like she is in her videos. She's so sweet and down to earth and blah, blah, blah. Right. And McKenna was saying the same thing about Michelle. And it's like, that's, I think, like, we do not put on airs. We are the same people that we are in our videos as we are when we're sitting in our stitch chairs. We are just the same people, and Leslie is the same person that she is in her videos. She's funny. She's awesome. Like, everything that we would have expected, like, she is. And it was just so incredibly nice to meet her. And I probably am one of the most sentimental people you've probably ever met in your life. And I even said to Pam, I was like, do you realize this is the second Saturday in a row that we have something on our social calendar because of FlossTube? And it's just really cool. And
it is very cool. And it was just 2 Saturdays in a row. And it just, that's I don't want to say that's the power, but that's the influence.
The beauty.
The beauty. There's a FlossTube. Is that we are able to connect with folks we normally would never meet.
Exactly.
We would normally never meet.
Right.
And
like Leslie was saying yesterday, that she doesn't have anyone in her house that stitches. She doesn't have anyone in her family.
2.5 hours to her LNS. And unfortunately, the timing was not right for her to stop at Keepsakes. But still, it was just great to connect with her. As Stephanie said, her husband is a doll, and we just felt like we'd known them. We felt like we'd known them. Like, not 20 minutes, like
absolutely.
20 years.
Yep.
And we sat, we had supper, and
they were able to stop and have
we
sandwiches
shared
and stuff.
stories, and we shared cross-stitch talk.
Stuff.
And it was just phenomenal.
If you have no idea who Leslie Hurley is, we will link her channel below because you should probably know who she is.
Yeah, absolutely. And so it was just a great way to end Saturday night.
It was. She kept saying, "Thanks for giving up your Saturday night for us," and I was like,
"So yeah,
give up my Saturday night? I canceled my plans to meet you, crazy."
Yeah. So anyway, we came out of Panera, and I said, "Oh, wait, we need to do a picture." So
we will insert said picture here. So, photo cred to Steve.
Yeah.
Okay, because
Steve took the picture. And
that was awesome. And then, but right before we left Panera, she gave us project bags.
Yeah.
Because as you all know, she is the project bag queen.
Yes.
And where she had time to make us project bags, I don't know, but I'm so glad that she did.
Yeah.
So this is mine. Look at it. Look at them cats.
Yeah.
And the back's got cats on it too, obviously. Yep. And then the inside, wait for it.
Yeah,
Green
adorable.
focus. Love
Adorable.
it. Yep. Obsessed.
Yep.
So cute.
Yep.
My Maynia Start Calico Cat will go in this.
Right. And I got this adorable sort of South American llamas. Beautiful bag.
Pretty.
Love it. Love pink. Love pink. And
so cute. I didn't see the inside fabric last night.
Yeah, it's the same as the band. And
Love it.
she cranks these out like nobody's business.
I know.
And we
She's
really
an
appreciate it. It's a
impeccable seamstress.
wonderful, wonderful memento of our visit.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
you know, we talked a lot about, you know, their part of the world and our part of the world and this, that, and the other. And then they got in their car and were headed up to Dayton to see about this cat. And got to see about a cat.
Right.
And then they were going to, I think, stay overnight and head back to Arkansas probably today.
Yep. With that cat. So here's fingers crossed that pregnant cat does not have cats.
Yeah,
in the car.
she's kind of concerned that the baby cat, the kitten, the mama cat is going to have her kittens en route. And we hope that does not happen, although we are very confident hearing some of her breeding stories. That
or showing stories. She does not breed them.
Yes, she does.
She just shows them, I think.
Oh, well, her experience with cats over the years, she's a pro. She knows exactly what to do. Huh?
Plus she's a nurse.
Plus she's a nurse. So
there you go.
A retired nurse. There you go. So anyway, wonderful to see you, Leslie. And when we are down in your neck of the woods, we will definitely swing on by.
Yes, ma'am.
So, of course, the rest of our week was taken up with
Maynia.
Stitch Mania 2018.
Yep.
And we are going to give you the snippet recordings of all of the last Stitch Mania starts.
So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So 6 videos.
Yep. So they're going to go in here.
So we will catch you
on the flip side. Hi, FlossTube.
Day 13.
Day 13.
Yes. Happy Mother's Day again. We are actually currently halfway through watching our video that we just posted. I'm still wearing my hippo shirt. Pam's in her jammies already. We went out to dinner. We had a great freaking Mom's Day because my mom's the best. And then we've been stitching all day while we waited for.
Well, we haven't stitched all day.
Well, we made a video and stuff. Besides that, we've been in the stitching arena all day.
Stitching arena.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So
wait, we have to explain. We have to explain again the connection. So it's Mother's Day. That's the holiday for today. However, the connection between the charts is that I am doing a CCN chart, Country Cottage Needleworks. Pam's doing an LHN, Little House Needleworks chart. The mother that is the designer, Diane Williams, for Little House, is the mother of Nikki Lehman, who is the designer for Little House.
See what we did there?
Mother-daughter. It all is a thing, the circle of life.
Okay. So
go.
So my project is a little house, as Stephanie just said. It is called Colonial Dry Goods. And it is numbered 16. I don't know.
One of them early ones.
Yep.
So cute.
I've had this in my stash for a while. I consider this to be kind of a companion piece to the here comes the cat again.
On the table.
To the coffee house piece that I did last summer.
Yeah, you know.
So anyway, I really didn't do a whole lot of stitching. I had to change my fabric again. I did another floss toss and I wasn't happy with the original piece. And in the time between selecting our Maynia projects and getting some of our fabrics of the month, I was able again to cut off a piece of Galen from Under the Sea Fabrics.
I know, and there's still some left.
I know, and we've still got more to use, but I just love this blue.
It's
so, so I've got some of the words in, and here's another Mother's Day fun fact about this project
this is fun.
The brown of those words is Classic Colorworks. Another family connection there. And I think it's kind of cool that the color is Little House Brown. Did she come up with that? And
That's so clever.
To honor Little House Needleworks, perhaps?
Probably. More than
I have
likely.
a feeling.
Chances
So
are
anyway,
good.
so that's my day 13 start.
I wanted to kind of look to see if their lettering was the same, and it looks like it pretty much is. Just because, like, kind of like with Lizzie Kate's, like, you can look at the font and know that it's Lizzie Kate's.
Yeah.
And I feel like you can look at the fonts for both of these and know that they're either one of these.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
so
saying?
anyway, I probably won't do any more stitching tonight. It's late. We've been out to dinner, and
She's tie-tie.
I am
She's ready for her warm milk and a lullaby. Anyway, my chart for today is Christmas Carols by Country Cottage Needleworks. Country Cottage chart number 41. And this is what it looks like. I remember when I was kitting up all of my Maynia projects that this was one of the last ones that I did not have fabric for. And I just couldn't figure out what I wanted. And so, February, I want to say, we went over to our stitchy friend Katie Glass's house, and she let me kind of dig through her fabric stash. You know you're not in the frame at all, right?
Right.
In case you didn't.
I'm slowly fading into the sunset.
So fading. Okay, so anyway, so she gave me the fabric and I saw it and I was like, this is it. So this is 32 count sagebrush, which is by Under the Sea Fabrics, and it is one of their fabrics of the month. And I think it looks fabulous. So as everyone knows, when you dye fabric, the holes get closer together. So look at how bitty baby. This is 32 count. Look at how tiny the stitches are. They're so cute, though. I love it. It's all DMC, so that's nice. So, yeah.
Yep.
That's our project. So, happy Mother's Day to everyone again. We hope you had a wonderful day. We hope that you're enjoying our early release video. And everyone wish Pam a happy go to sleep because she looks really tired.
Yeah, I do. Don't I? I look like...
You look tired.
I look like it's time to go to bed.
But it's a good tired.
So, anyway, that'll do it for tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
Yes, you will.
With
have a good
more
one.
Maynia fun.
Hello.
Hello. It's day... 14.
14. I was like, yep. It's 14th.
Of Stitch Mania.
Yes, ma'am.
And this is our nightly check-in. What did you work on today, Stephanie?
Well, first of all, we should let them know that it is National Women's Check-Up Day. Check your women. And if you're a woman, get yourself checked. Just saying. I don't know what exactly you're going to get checked.
So I guess both of our patterns have to do with women.
Well, they're both, and both of our patterns are Carriage House Samplings, which is Kathy Barrick.
Correct. And she's clearly a woman.
Obviously. But, did somebody correct us at some point and say that Carriage House Samplings is not Kathy Barrick?
No, it is the same.
I thought it was the same. Whatever. I'm doing a Kathy Barrick pattern. And it is called Christmas Witch. And I'm going to read it for you really quickly. The Christmas Witch she loved to stitch. She stitched a hat for her black rat. She stitched a cake for... She stitched a hat for her black rat. She stitched a mat for her black cat. She stitched a cake for her black snake. Oh, for pity's sake. Cat.
Oh, gee.
So much Mosies. There's Cat. I love when that happens. I'm always so jealous of you guys with your things. Okay, so, this is one of those ones, and Mom said that hers is one of those ones that I think the picture is just not going to do it justice. So, I started, the middle is right here, and I thought that was awesome. Because one thing that both of us are trying to do is when we do our stitching for the day, to get something that you guys can, like, recognize what the hell it is. Like, whatever. More or less. So, I got... She loved to stitch.
Isn't that precious?
Because I love to stitch. And this is on a 20... I think it's 28 count. 28 count Dusty Rose Even Weave Lugana of some sort that I got on Stash Unload, and it is perfect for this piece. It looks really great. Sorry about the light. I love it. So,
okay.
But I worked today, so I didn't have a lot of time to stitch. But I loved every stitch of it because she loved to stitch. What'd you do, Pam?
Okay, so my project for today was a Carriage House Samplings, which we're assuming is the same as Kathy Barrick.
Yes.
please correct us, and thank you for the corrections on the last regular video.
What were our corrections?
Well, or additional information, I should say,
okay.
that people have offered us. We appreciate that.
Yes, we do.
I, for one, hate to misspeak on anything.
Yes.
Anyway, so carrot chow samplings.
Yes.
Widow's Walk. Okay?
Love it.
I like it because, obviously, the nautical aspect of it.
Right.
And I think I mentioned in the Maynia plans video that as much as I tried, anybody would try, you have to do this on an orange fabric.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm stitching this on 36. And because
calls for 40, right?
It calls for 40. I'm doing it on 36 count copper. Mm-hmm. And I'm using 2 strands. I'm a coverage nut. I'm not attracted to the primitive look where you see very delineated X's and you see fabric in between the X's oftentimes.
She passed that on to me too.
So, but 36 count, as many of you know, is kind of one of those, you can go either way with your number of strands of fiber. Floss. Right. And depending on what look you want. So, like I said, I'm doing 2/2 on 36. And I'm using copper. And my center was more or less the upper story, the middle window. Those ones. And there was really no way for me to get up to the actual widow up top there.
She said last night, maybe I can get up to the widow, but
there's just too much roof in between.
There's like a lot of roof there.
And I had other stuff to do today.
Yeah. Because life.
Yeah, so life. So this is, grab that for behind. Uh-huh. Yeah, so this is the upper story of the windows.
It looks so good, Pam.
And I really love it. And
show them up close the variegation because the walls of the house is seafoam.
Yeah, it's
by Weeks.
Weeks seafoam. And
you cannot see that in that picture.
No, not at all. The picture is very distorted in terms of the real colors.
Kathy, get a new photographer.
There's going to be obviously another black shutter here, and then another window, and then the panes are backstitched. So, so this is fun. It's a little smaller count than I usually do,
and it's like the stitch count is small too, isn't it? Because last night when you were getting this ready for
this
today,
is going to be a teeny tiny little design.
Yeah.
When I first bought this pattern, I thought this would be
like huge.
Pretty huge. Silly me. It's only 89 by 92. So this is almost like a shelf setter kind of thing.
It's a medium project, I would call it.
Yeah, it's not a small, but it's certainly not big.
Right.
I mean, you could do it on any count you want.
But it'd be even smaller on a 40 count. It'd be crazy.
Right. So I think, once I get back to this, sometime maybe in June.
Love it.
I'm liking it. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Cool. So that was my project.
All right.
I tend to overstudy my stitches.
She does. And then I'm like, are my stitches good? And she just looks at it real quick and goes, yeah, they're beautiful.
Because they are.
I'm like, Pam, I wish you'd look at my stitches the way you look at yours today.
Anyway, so day 14.
Yep, we are rounding third and heading for home. People.
In the books, it's Monday night.
It is.
I will be maybe looking forward to Maynia being over. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to stay positive, but
keep it on the positive. That's what we do here on JustKeepStitchin.
We do try to keep it on the positive, but as people have remarked, I look a little haggard. This is not my best time of the day.
It's not.
It's her time of the day. It's not my time of the day.
And she's
ready to go for another 3 or 4 hours, and I'm heading
to bed.
I'm heading to bed. Right. So,
but that's okay.
But it's
we
not
love
that,
her anyway.
It's not that I'm not enjoying it. I think one of the things that I'm enjoying is that I don't look ahead to the next day until after we do this video every night. And it's like, oh, that's right, I forgot what tomorrow I get to do.
I'm so excited for tomorrow.
So that's fun. So
fun.
Anyway, there have been just so many fun starts that I think we're looking forward to being able to pull some of them out after Maynia is over.
Definitely.
And putting some more stitches in. And that's what Maynia is all about, right?
Preach, girl.
All right.
Preach.
I'm trying to. So anyway, we'll see you tomorrow.
Yes,
and,
we will. Happy day 14.
Happy Stitch Mania. Hi. We're back.
Duh.
It's Mania day 15. Now remember, we're going to 18, so we're going to Friday.
Yes.
So this is not the grand finale.
No, it's not.
This is just day 15.
It's regular day 15.
In the Just Keep Stitchin' Stitch Mania 2018.
Insanity.
Insanity.
Did you just hear that cat?
Yeah, the cat
just
made
off
a
the
noise upon exiting the top of the cupboard.
Got another cat staring me down across the table.
We may have an interruption, but...
You all love it, so... Nope, she's settling in, so never mind.
She's settling in.
Anyway, it's day 15.
Yeah.
And it is Peace Officers Memorial Day.
What?
So, yeah, that's really what it is.
So
how we interpreted that...
And this is a stretch, people.
...is that peace officers are like, you know, people that protect and serve and for the good...
America.
For the good of the country, so, America.
There you go.
So,
I gotta stop saying that.
What?
America. No, I gotta stop saying there you go.
Say it?
I keep saying there you go.
Oh, yeah, you do a lot.
Yeah.
So, anyway, Pam's gonna go first because hers makes maybe a little bit more sense.
Mine's a little BB today. So, anyway, I'm doing a Bent Creek kit. Called Flag of Stars. You know it. You love it. Mm-hmm. And I just started in the middle and just spread out in the
wherever you wanted.
In the piece that was in the Q-snap. I didn't move the Q-snap, in other words.
Oh, okay.
So it's not going to really look like much.
But you're using everything in the kit, like the fabric and the pearl cotton.
Yeah, this is, you know how Bent Creek does those natural linen things. Mm-hmm. So this doesn't look like much.
It does, though, for real. Look at all that you got done today, Pam.
Yeah, so that's the blue, obviously the blue corner. Mm-hmm. And then, so if you don't know this chart, which you should know this chart.
Don't be mean to the people if they don't know the chart, Pam.
In case.
Peace Officers Memorial Day.
Just in case. So you get these random stars in these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of alternating red and white.
Is that one a heart? Oh,
yes.
Cat.
Oh, Mosey.
Oh, I thought I was going to get her, but nope.
So this is right side up. And like I said, there's no real...
This one's a heart.
Yes, I said yes. It's a heart.
I was paying attention to my cat. Sorry. I just
didn't
know why there's
a heart. So that's mine for day 15.
Love it.
And I've had this in my stash for quite some time.
You see it?
I was thinking about that today. You know, we didn't go out and buy 18 new charts.
Right.
You realize that, right?
Yeah, we told them that.
Okay.
This is cool looking, I'm just saying. So
that's on the, using the pearl cotton. Mm-hmm. About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different pearl cottons.
Yeah.
And the really scratchy, natural 18-count linen. Yeah, so yesterday I was working on 36. Now I'm on 18. So I had to get me a big-ass needle. Felt like I had a sword in my hand. Seriously.
Love it when that happens.
Anyway.
So, my start for today is one that I've been looking forward to since last July. So, it's been almost a year now that I have got the pattern and the fabric, and now I finally started it, and I'm so happy. This is the Frosted Pumpkins National Parks Birthday Club, and this is the first one. So I printed off all the clues to have them all. So this is what the whole thing will look like when it's done. So just so you know, it was released like with this land was made for you and me, and then this little part right here, and this part was clue 1, and then 2, 3, and 4 had the rest of them. So why I love this piece is, I'm going to show them the details though, hold on, get off my arm, is because this includes, me and my stupidity thought it was just 4, because it was like clues 1 through 4, but there is Acadia National Park, there's Hawaiian Volcano National Park, there's Joshua Tree National Park, There is Denali National Park, and then there is Yellowstone or Yosemite. I don't remember because it's not on my list. But there is a really great picture.
There's no buffalo in Yosemite.
Okay. So,
I don't believe.
So then Yellowstone.
Yes.
So see that buff right there? Mm-hmm, that's buffalo. So what I'm going to try to do for this video is I have a really great picture of me standing at that national park when I was a kid.
When she was a little cutie patootie.
With you say that like I'm not still a cutie.
Oh, it's a great picture of Stephanie when she was little.
And I have on super cute sneakers, socks that are folded over, probably with lace around the edges, these cute little pink shorts, a Dinosaur National Park t-shirt on, a super cute bowl cut, my hands are on my hips, and there's a buffalo behind me. It's amazing.
Well, see if we can find it.
And if we can, I will insert it after this clip. But if we can't, then I'm sorry, but I think I know exactly where it is. So, so that's mine. So I love this. I went to a lot of national parks when I was a kid, obviously. So I've been wanting to.
She was taken to a lot. She didn't go on her own.
Yeah, I didn't like.
She was only about 6 or 7 or 8.
I'm trying to tell you, I had a great time as a child. You're welcome. So this is what my start is for today. Land was made. I just kept saying that over and over to Pam. So I really, really like this. And this fabric, which is not really showing up that well in this light, is a 28 count Lugana in Gossamer by Picture This Plus. It's like this really nice green and yellow and blue mottled fabric. And why I say that I've been waiting since last July to start this is because I bought this piece of fabric for this pattern in Picture This Plus's Christmas and July sale last year.
Last July.
Yes, last July. So it's been sitting waiting for me to stitch it, and it is so fun. The last Frosted Pumpkin one I did was the sugar sweet thing, and I finished that in January.
Right.
So, love it.
Anyway.
Obsessed.
All right, so day 15 is in the books.
In the books. Well, it is for Pam. I'm going to stay up and keep stitching. But
yeah, I'm pretty much done.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, hope
old, tired,
young, awake. So, yeah. So, happy day 15. For those of you whose Maynia is over after today, congratulations for making it to the finish line.
Yeah.
For those of you who are going to do 18 like us, we will see you at the finish line in a few days. And for those of you who are doing like 31 or 50 or something crazy, I hope you have caffeine.
May the force be with you.
Don't say that on this channel.
Sorry.
Love you, but no. Okay, so we're going to go now.
Yep.
And
we'll see you tomorrow night.
Bye.
Good evening.
Good evening from Stitch Maynia headquarters.
Well, I don't know about that, but it's
just keep stitching.
It's live and it's night
10.
number 16.
Yep.
And
May 16th, we got a cat.
We got a cat.
We sit down here every night, and she's like, "Oh, what are you guys doing?
What are you doing on my table?
What are you doing?
Yeah,
whatever."
So anyway, happy day 16.
No way.
we got 2 more of these nightlies, and
you sorry about the blackout. That was just the cat.
That was just Mosey.
She's just trying to be. I don't know
social.
What she's trying to do.
She's trying to be social.
So let's get through this before the cat eats
what did
our
you
camera.
do for day 16?
Well, it is National Hug a Tree Day.
Did you know that?
Did you hug your tree? If not, you don't have time, because by the time you see this, it will be past. Oh. Yeah, she's not a fly, Pam. You can't just.
She doesn't like that sometimes.
But, okay, so it's National Hug a Tree Day. If I scratch her enough, then maybe she'll go away. That's not how it works. So, both of our projects have trees in them. And mine, oh my gosh, again, another one I was so excited about starting. I got inspiration to do this project back from Jay at Mortuary Stitches. She stitched this last year sometime, or at least was like working on it. And I was like, I need that in my life. It is a Prairie Schooler Little Red Riding Hood. Love that. So in classic Prairie Schooler fashion, all the black looking like parts is actually $33.71, and then there's that silver or gray color, and then there is the red in it. It does, because it's Prairie Schooler, call for all DMC. However, I have decided for the red only to use Turkish Red by Weeks Dye Works. So I worked today, so I actually didn't get to start stitching until give or take 6:30. So I made Pam wait till later so I could have some I know she's mad. So she's not mad, but she's tired. So I wanted to have something so I could show you. So see the variegation in Red's
back it up.
Little coat.
There you go.
So, and then the little path coming down from the house. And then I got this tree done while we watched Survivor. And then this wolf, which I'll show you up close because it's so cute. Look at him. And he's got a red eyeball and 2 silver teeth. But that red variegation is gorge. Love it. So, and I'm stitching this on something super basic. I don't know if it's Weigert or Witchell, but it's just some ivory, antique white, linen 28 count, I think. So, what do you do, Pam?
There you go. Oh, there I said it again.
There you go.
Stop. Don't repeat it.
Yes,
okay.
Oh, look at him. I didn't see you finish him. He's so cute. Wait till you see it.
Okay, so my project for day 16 is an ink circles. A smallish one. It's called North Woods.
Which we also got inspiration to stitch this from Jay.
Really? Jay did this one?
I think so. Correct us if we're wrong, Jay, but I think she did. Because, you know, the packaging has that lady on the back with the gun.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
I think.
Anyway, this design was more or less part of the leaflet, which I don't have with me right now. I think says that they wanted to feature the new Weeks color Blaze, which is the orange.
Yeah.
And
the picture was very deceiving for me. I thought that it was going to be like mine, which was like red and black, and then I went to pull the colors and it was not red and black. Blaze is like that neon orangey color.
So it's only 2 colors. I can't remember what the brownish is.
Terrapin?
No. If you said it, I'd know it, but I left it in the other room.
Sorry.
So anyway, no. It's a Weeks, but I can't think of the name of it.
Whatever.
But it's really good. So I
look at him.
I started in the middle, which was down by the squirrel.
Oh, I didn't even know.
And because I really, really, really wanted to get that moose in.
Wow, it's not gonna be very wide. You don't. Wow, that's awesome. That's like, because that moose is huge. I mean, look at that moose on here.
Yeah, he takes up a lot of room, and
but he's so cute.
So of course I had to go get my moose needle minder from Michelle, who mailed us all those great wooden needle minders.
Yep. From
the great state of Maine. So there you go, Michelle. There's your needle minder. Home. Put right into duty.
And I used the main one yesterday on my Ashland Parks one.
And this is 32 count mystery fabric. And the reason it seems a little Eeyore is because it's kind of floppy. You know, everybody talks about fancy floss. Well, I talk about floppy fabric. So there you go. Right. There, I said it again.
There you go. Sticking up.
We are slappy silly.
Oh, Lord help us.
Anyway, but it's got a greenish tint to it, a greenish dusty gray
it's really
tint to it. And so the orange really pops on it. I'm really happy. It
does.
But I'm also very tired.
I wanted to show you my needle minder for this. I've been waiting till Maynia to use this needle minder.
There you go.
Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah.
Isn't it perf?
It is perf.
Thanks, Pam. So are you. There you go.
Hey, it's Wednesday night. I also worked on my Royal Wedding Sal piece, which is...
she is not a FOMO person. She's not a bandwagon person. But you bet your ass she jumped directly onto that Royal Wedding Sal.
I had to find something in Stone Street Stitch Works. Girl, you came through.
Yes, you did. In a clutch.
I did.
So there you go.
Some work on that today so that possibly I can finish it by the time they are hitched. We will see.
God save the Queen if you're not. I'm good tonight.
We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
2
Bye.
more days. Hey, FlossTube.
I told myself I wasn't going to keep saying hi, FlossTube, because it's not a new video. It's just a segment for the last one.
It's just force of habit.
Thankfully, don't worry about it.
We're getting a
after
little
tomorrow.
bit of a glare from the front hall light,
Do you
so
wanna
it looks
stand
like
up and
we
get
have a
it?
magic beam going there.
I mean, I know it's a really far walk to turn it off, but...
Hold on 1 second.
How's everyone's Thursday? Mine's fabulous.
How's that?
That is so great.
All right.
So great. I guess
All
I
right,
should have said,
people.
how was everyone's Thursday?
It's the 9th inning. No, it's the 8th inning.
I was going to say.
Oh, it's the top of the ninth.
Yeah, let's say top of the night.
Top of the ninth.
Yeah.
What'd you work on today, Stephanie?
Well, first of all, we need to tell them what the day is.
Oh, it's the 17th.
Well, we told them that, but it is our incredibly, lovingly, beautiful, wonderful, super califragilistic, exponentially awesome, stitchy friend Heather's birthday.
Oh, yeah.
And so, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Heather.
I already texted her and I showed her a picture of my start. And like I mentioned in our Maynia video, Heather is my age, so we kind of, we get along in general anyway, but we kind of have buddied up since I started stitching because she's no longer the lone woman there that's, in our age bracket.
Whatever.
So we're friends, obviously. Duh. So in our Maynia video, I told you all that she is probably the biggest Mirabilia, Nora Corbett, whatever Mira fan that I have ever met in my life, and I have seen a lot of you on the FlossTube. Okay, she could drive you home. Just saying. So I knew that I wanted to start this. It is a Nora Corbett design, and it's perfect that I did today because it's inspired by Miss Heather. And it is Letters from Nora by Nora Corbett. And it is letter S. And this is my first Nora Corbett. This is my first thing with these lots of beads. So in here are the Mill Hill beads. Around here are Mill Hill beads. And then 1, 2, 3 are treasures. I am not a huge fairy person or butterfly person or whatever mermaid person, but this is gorgeous. I love these colors. And so yes, please. And this was gifted to me last year by a viewer. So thank you. So I started this today. And this is how far I got. I was very busy today, okay? I had very little stitching time. But that's how much I got done. So it's 2 different colors. It's all charted in Classic Really Cat. Really? and
Mosey!
There's so much stuff on. Okay. So, this was basically what I got done while we were at our 3rd Thursday of the month. Stitch night at Panera. More talking than stitching, as if you couldn't tell.
Correct.
So, I have no idea what the name of this fabric is. It is sort of like a dusty purple mottled color. Yeah. She is going to look friggin' spectacular on that. The colors look just pop. And this is the Mountain Dew needle minder that my friend Heather gave me. And so this is my Heather piece.
There you go.
So what?
It's Heather Day.
It is.
All right. So
what did you get? Or not get, what would you stitch on?
My project for today was a Cricut collection, number 158. Sam in stripes. Sorry for the glare. Can't do anything about it. Okay. And I am doing this on a piece of 32 count amber linen.
Will you explain to them the difference in the 2 charts really fast?
Okay.
Just so people are going to be like, why are there 2 pictures of it?
All right. Well, this one is what they refer to inside as the framed version. And it is done on
18 count.
18 count using pearl cotton.
Right.
This is a side piece that really is not related to patriotism. It's a girl in a
inner tube,
whatever.
Right.
This is the piece I am doing using 32 count linen and 2/2.
Right.
Same
DMC,
design.
not pearl
and
cotton.
DMC, regular DMC.
Correct.
Okay.
Right. Gotcha.
So I started in the middle as usual. So this is basically the bottom of one of the taller Uncle Sam's with the red jacket. And it's really, really good. I'm getting good coverage.
Yes, you are.
So it's this guy's, the bottom of his jacket is
right
where I am. And it's really fun, and I stitched on it a good portion of the afternoon after I did my grocery shopping for Crock Pot Friday tomorrow.
Yay! Crock Pot Friday.
Then we had Panera Stitch Night, and it was a lot of rush hour traffic getting out to Milford.
Oh my gosh,
and then when we got out there, more talking than stitching.
Right.
More eating than stitching.
This is valid.
And so we're done. It's about 11 o'clock here on Thursday night.
Yep.
And
we're just watching some FlossTube. I'm still stitching.
We're just watching some FlossTube and talking about different things because we're kind of comparing notes with what we talked about with different people.
Right.
And Mosey is sitting on the placemats I have laid out for tomorrow. And putting her
cat juices all over it.
Putting her cat juices all over the placemats, which probably means we can't use those placemats, so I'll have to find some other ones.
Oh, Pam, just toss them in the dryer.
Well,
don't blame this poor kitty. Look how cute she is. I wish you could see her.
So we have to announce to Mosey that one more night and the kitchen table nightly updates for Stitch Mania are over. So
I mean, look at this kitty. Look at her. She's like, I don't want to be in the camera. Don't want to be in the limelight. You haven't talked to me agent yet. Please. So, happy almost end of Mania.
Right.
We will see you tomorrow night when we will be here with our last Stitch Mania 2018 update.
One more project. Silly us. We signed up with a new FlossTube group. What's called what?
Summer Stitch Frenzy or
Summer
something
Stitch
like
Frenzy.
That.
It's for anybody who wants to keep working on
their May stuff.
The stuff they started in Mania. If there's stuff they want to keep continuing and showing progress on, we thought that would be fun.
Yep.
I've also started my small project for Royal Wedding Sale.
Oh, Mo! Gosh, it's so annoying. She just wants to be loved. She just likes love. That's all. She's a loving cat. No, she's whatever. So, yeah. So that was
we found out today that we're getting together with Leslie Hurley on Saturday. She's coming through Ohio to go pick up a cat or drop a cat off.
Something with a cat.
Doing something with a cat.
But that would make sense.
So we're going to meet another FlossTuber on Saturday.
Right. So by the time you see this, you already know that because we'll already have told them the story because we're
we'll
so bad at this.
And we'll probably have pictures to insert. Because that's how we roll.
Because her husband, Steve, is coming, and he will be designated the photographer.
Ooh.
She literally told me on the phone that Steve will be there, and he'll just have to deal with it. And I said, I like
Steve,
that. Sorry.
You have to deal with it.
We're sorry in advance, so you can watch this.
All right. So,
okay, that's just about it, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Sorry if I've appeared to be a little bit fatigued.
This is not Pam's hour.
This is not my hour.
And this is Stephanie's hour.
It's not like she has to wake me up to make these, but it's pretty damn close.
Right, yeah. And in talking to the girls tonight, I was like, well, maybe we could have done it the opposite way and done them in the morning, but then I would have been here like this.
Yeah, so you either get Peppy Stephanie or Peppy Pam.
Right.
All right, that's going to do it. We'll see you tomorrow night for the grand finale.
Pièce de résistance. Adios, amigo. There you go. Just like Pam says, it is day 18, everyone. The last day of our very first Stitch Mania. Bittersweet, I must say. I didn't know how I'd feel on the last day of Mania. It's bittersweet, because it just is. And I said so. So, first I must tell you that I'm very glad that we did this at the end of the day. Are you, Pam?
Oh, yeah.
Are you happy that we made the choice to do this?
No regrets whatsoever. Enjoyed starting something fresh every day. It was exciting to think about just starting a new project. It was fun.
It was. It was a good time.
We've got now 18 whips.
Yeah, you know, just those 18.
In addition to other whips that we had before Mania started.
True. Yep.
But at this point, we'll keep them in the box all together. And they will be our 2018 Mania starts. And what happens next year when Mania rolls around?
Any of the projects that we started this year that are not finished by the time Mania rolls around next year will be in our Mania plans for 2019. So any free spots. So let's say that I finish.
I'm sure there'll be a couple that I'll finish.
Right, like if I finish one, but I don't finish the other 17, then all 17 of them go back in my Mania plans, and then I pick one new project. Well, it'll be 2 because there'll be 19 projects.
We might open up a few slots for next year.
Correct. Right.
Okay.
So that's how it works, but that's a year away, so we got some time to think about it.
No kidding.
Right. So today is, aside from the last day of Maynia, it is also National Visit Your Relatives Day. And Pam and I went with some winter Christmas patterns because, when is the best time to visit your family, but it's around the holidays.
Yeah.
So that was our tie-in for that.
Yeah.
So I had a Stitch Mania 2018 emergency today. Just saying, there's a cat on the table as well. And my original plan for today was to stitch, this thing. Glad I had it over here. The Drawn Thread Christmas Dreams Sampler. And this is what it looked like. That was my original plan. So last night, after I was done stitching on my day 17 stuff, I pulled this out to get it geared up for today. And the picture chart is... No, she didn't put it on the floor.
No, she's
playing with
pushing at these needle binders, and then they all stick to each other.
That was funny. She's like, I'm going to put this on the floor. She's
like, needle minder wars.
Whatever. Crazy cat. So, the picture is very misleading on that drawn thread. And drawn threads are chock a block full of specialty stitches. So I blame it a little bit on my naivete, not knowing that I guess that's kind of a signature of drawn thread patterns or whatever.
Some of them, not all of them.
Okay. Well, I happened to pick one that was like every specialty stitch ever known to man. And I know that a lot of you are going to be like, you can do it. But I just was like, I knew that I wouldn't like it. I knew that I would just pull my hair out trying to do it. I've been stitching for literally like just a hair over a year, and I'm just not ready for that kind of stuff yet. And it's just that I want it to be fun, and I knew I wouldn't have fun doing it.
Right.
So at about 2 a.m. this morning, I was like, I should probably find another one. So I knew it had to be Christmas, and I needed it to be one that I could kit up pretty quickly and find fabric for pretty quickly, because I was behind the 8 ball, obviously. So I looked through all of my Christmas stuff, and I chose the Lizzie Kate, and I have no Lizzie Kates in my Mania plan, so this is good. Lizzie Kate Old School Santa 2016, and this is what it looks like. I'm old school, and I like to hear people say Merry Christmas. So I found fabric for it fairly quickly. I did work at the shop today. So luckily, when your job is at a local needlework shop, then you could just go to their thread room and find all the colors, which is exactly what I did. And I had fabric at home. Like I said, I cut it this morning, took it to work, and kitted it up, and started it tonight after Crock Pot Friday dinner. And this is how much I got done. So blame that on the work and the chitter chatter that we did over dinner. So I got the word like in the top of his hat and one little snowflake done. This is a Jobelin. I think it's Sandcastle Jobelin. It's really, really, really nice to stitch on. And the whole design will fit in this area. So just over 11 by 11. So I like it. I'm glad I went with this one because, like I said, it's a Lizzie Kate. It'll be easy. And it is no specialty stitches. So that's good.
Yeah. So,
what did you work on today, Pamela?
Well, I dug deep for this one. This is from 2007.
Oh, boy.
Homespun Elegance. And it is called Country Spirits Delivering Snow. There were a whole bunch of these delivering blah-de-blah, blah-de-blah. This one's delivering snow.
Have we decided if that is a reindeer or a cat?
I believe
looks like a cat deer.
I believe it is I believe it is a reindeer because of the
Antler thing that
antler thing.
looks weird. Okay.
So I worked on said antler deer, whatever it is, this afternoon, waiting for Stephanie to get home from the shop and our guest to arrive. And that is maple syrup.
That's a pretty color, Pam.
A what do you call that? The
Harness?
The harness is just $33.71
Cool.
DMC. So
Where are you stitching that on, Pam?
it's a piece of 28 count dirty linen, I think.
Cool. So there's that.
Doesn't really look too exciting, but
It'll be cute.
I have all the charms. I don't have the little button wheels, but easily obtained.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
So we made it.
We did.
We made it. It is almost midnight on Friday, May 18th.
And we are done with our Maynia.
We had a wonderful evening with our friends.
Yes, we did.
And they just left. So,
So
we're done with Stitch Mania 2018. We're glad we did it. We enjoyed seeing everyone's progress. And we congratulate everybody who made it to the end. And if you're continuing,
more power to you.
More power to you. And we'll be watching.
Yes, we will. So, again, thank you all so very much for all your encouraging words and support and enthusiasm for all of our projects.
Yeah, we hope we showed you a good variety and
maybe enhanced your stash
small
a little bit.
projects, big projects, all
everything
kinds,
in between.
everything in between.
Yep.
And this is going to wrap up our Mania vlog.
Yep.
Snippet series, if you will.
There you go.
Oh my
Snippet
God.
Series.
And
Fancy.
now that we are finished, we'll take you back to the rest of our weekly
FlossTube update.
FlossTube weekly update.
All right. Thanks for putting up with us for the last 18 days.
Absolutely.
We appreciate it.
All right.
All right. See you on the
See
flip
ya.
side.
Yeah. So as you can see,
It was good. We had a good time.
the timing of those videos did not present me in my best, beautiful self, but we got it done. We got it done.
We did. We got it all done. And I'm really happy that we did. And I'm happy that the crisis of Friday was averted, my Maynia crisis.
What was your... Oh, yeah.
And I really am glad that I ended up going with that other one, the other Lizzie Kate.
Right.
So, Maynia 2018 is over. There's a few that I really want to work on to, finish them. There's a few bigger projects that I know will take me a while, but that's okay.
Yeah.
And, so that's that.
Yeah, and it was, there's pluses and minuses to doing Stitch Mania. And one of the downsides, one of the upsides to it, wait a minute, what am I trying to say here?
I don't know. One of the pros or cons. What are you trying to say, Pam?
Well, one of the upsides to it being over is that when we're working on a project, we don't have to put it away at the end of that day. Gosh. That's what I'm trying to say.
That was so fun last night.
So it's like, I can still work on this, like tomorrow.
I know, right?
So that's what I'm trying to say. It took a while, but anyway, I got it
Figured it out.
Yeah.
So that leads us to
mail call. All right.
So we got some pretty good stuff.
Oh, we sure did. Holy cow.
So
thank you to everybody who sends us stuff. I mean,
just as a general thank you.
Just as a general thank you, and we think that we think that
what do we think?
You're all just really special people, and I said it last week. I think you didn't have to do it, but we're awfully glad you did. So there you go.
Yes.
I said my phrase again.
Oh my Pam! When you point it out, then people notice it. If you don't point it out,
I notice it.
So I don't notice it. Nobody else does.
So all right.
Leave it alone.
Moving on.
There you go. So, there is a buy and sell cross stitch group on Facebook called the L&TD Stash. And it was kind of started as more or less a revolt against Stash Unload and all of their rules.
Right.
And anyone that knows anything about Stash Unload knows what I'm talking about.
Yep.
That's why I only buy on there. I do not sell on there. And so people put up albums and stuff on there all the time, and it works basically just exactly the same way as Stash Unload. It's just not quite as roll heavy. And so we've put stuff up for sale on there, and we bought some stuff on there. So we were looking through an album, and this was actually like, Mom was looking at it, and you were like, do you like that? Do you like that? Do you like that? And it was from, actually, the album was from a woman named Lori, who's actually coming to StitchCon. And Mom, me pleased 2 things in the album.
Right.
One of them was for me, and one of them was for Mom.
Right.
And then she sent Mom a message and was like, no way I'm making you pay for these. It was like $7 total. And she said, I love your videos. I've been trying to find something to send to you guys. This is perfect. And we were like, okay. So we were just expecting those 2 charts. But we get the package in the mail this week, and there were 2 big packages, and they were both individually wrapped in tissue paper. And so we each got cards, and this is one of my cards. Look at him. Hello, I'm a thankful cat. He's cute, isn't he? So, and then she is coming to StitchCon, and it's her first retreat, and I'm so excited. I can't wait.
Oh, yeah.
And so first and foremost, so she sent a bunch of stuff. So this was, this is like the week of Lizzie Kate kits, apparently. So this is one that I really like, and this was Mom and me pleased it for me. But, it is K50 by Lizzie Kate, Merry Little Bird. And you get, see, it's the bird, and then you stitch on both sides, and then you sew it together. How cool is that?
Very unique. I'd never seen it before.
Love that. So, yeah, that's cute.
Yeah.
You have never seen that before, Dan?
For sure.
For sure, for sure. Mm-hmm. And then she also sent us, let's just put her. So, 3 color and cotton threads. Wow.
Skeins.
This is called Wood Nymph. And this is called Dutch Tulip, very pretty pink. And this is called Pineapple.
Beautiful.
Bright yellow.
Beautiful.
And she sent this little package with a box of Thread Heaven, some needles, and looks like a brown even weave. And some charts. Some more charts. So these are 2 Diane Grabner patterns. What's this? Does one have a name anywhere? Oh, called The Beast Within. Look at that. Look at
Boy,
it.
that's real different for Diane Grabner.
Yeah, no, I was like, are you sure this is Diane?
Yeah.
Of course it's Diane Grabner. And then this one is called Star Bright. He's cute. Mm-hmm. Like him. And then this one is C is for Cat. And it's by Imaginate. Oh, it's designed by Diane Arthurs.
Yeah.
Who's Diane Arthurs?
She also did some designs for Imaginating.
Well,
See? Imaginating.
Oh, okay. So, Cat, C is for Cat.
In fact, maybe all of her designs are Imaginating, I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
And these 56 cat breeds one-nighters. Cute.
Yeah, Leslie, maybe there's a Berman in there.
I'm sure that there is. No, I'm going to keep it out and look for it.
Ah!
And then this is 35 cats.
Yep.
Cause math. And they're just cats just like in different poses and stuff. Santa hat cat, pumpkin cat, you know.
Cute.
And then this one is 50 cats and kittens, American School of Needlework.
Oh, Linda Gillum. She was always one of those old school designers.
Look at that cat.
Oh, with the sunglasses on?
With the
cool
sunglasses.
cat. Yeah, that's cute.
And then there's these ones. So like all your different holidays.
Yeah.
So cute.
Really cute.
Love that.
Yep.
Love this one right here. Boo.
Real quick ones.
Yeah. Oh, show. So that was what I got from Lori. Thank you so much, Lori. I just wanted Lizzie Kate, and you gave me so much more stuff. Thank you.
Yeah, and I got a card as well from Lori. Can't wait to meet you, girl. Just a great friendship card. Love it. Love it. And the nice note inside as well.
Found a Berman. Number
What
9.
do you know?
Because it says on the back.
Oh, it identifies them. Well, so there you go.
There you go, Leslie. There's the Berman.
Yep, looks just like.
Yep.
So anyway,
Sorry.
I also was gifted 3 lovely coloring cottons. Have we had every coloring cottons before?
No, ma'am.
These were our first coloring cottons.
Yes, they were.
So, well, this will go into our floss boxes, but African violet.
That's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and it has the dye lot listed on there. Just so you can match it up.
And cloud gazing. Cloud gazing.
That's a really interesting title.
Yeah, I love what they come up with.
Me too.
How long does it take you to come up with these?
Seriously.
And Liz's lovely spearmint.
Oh, that's cool.
Spearmint. Isn't that lovely?
It's like a light mint green.
Yep. She sent me some Thread Heaven. I've never used it before.
We got it.
We got some 28 size Peacemaker needles. And a nice piece of sky blue, literally sky blue. Even weave.
That'll be made for cute one.
The title of this is called
Silk Weavers, isn't it?
Silk Weavers, and it's Blue Dynasty, if you're interested. Very, very pretty.
It is pretty.
It looks purpley on camera. It's not purpley. It's blue.
It's blue, I promise.
Powder blue.
Give me the bag so I don't forget what it's called, Pam.
Okay. And I got a selection of great charts from Lori. Thank you so much.
She did.
I've seen the stitch so many times and I don't own it. So that's wonderful.
Is that their first chart?
It says copyright 2014.
Maybe
Little
not.
House Needleworks PC-86.
Maybe not. I thought it was.
But lots of people have stitched it. I love it. Thank you so much.
How come you never stitched this? What's wrong with you?
I know.
I'm just kidding. This was the one that you me pleased in the group.
Oh, yeah. So this is the one I meet, please, that I had full intentions of paying you for, Lori. Seriously. Because I just loved it. It's a Kitten Bixby, and it's called Creep Sheep.
Creep Sheep.
Creep Sheep. Is that not a riot and a half? Creep Sheep. I love that.
What's
I
it
love
say,
the
Pam?
house. Oh, some creepy old houses just aren't worth the candy.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Must be what people think of our house, because we don't get any
That's not
trick-or-treaters.
true. They just don't know our house is here because it's in the back.
I love that. That is going to be started soon. Seriously.
And the picture probably does not do it justice. So
Oh,
tells me.
no.
Oh, no.
No. She sent this cute hand blessings.
That is cute.
Um,
Stitch it on that blue
called
fabric.
Yankee Doodle Snowman. Yankee Doodle
Stitch
Snowman.
it on that blue fabric.
Could be. Might do it.
I mean, I'm just saying.
It's got a cute little flag charm
Look at
on
that.
it. And another Diane Arthur's. We love Diane Arthur, and this is called Patriotic Salute.
Her name's Diane Arthur, not Diane Arthur.
Arthur's.
Yes.
Yeah.
You said it right the
Patriotic
first time.
Salute. Love it. Thank you, Lori. Very,
I
very
know,
generous
right?
of you. And we can't wait to meet you.
Yes, ma'am.
Please come up and introduce yourselves.
There we go.
Oh, we're back.
We're back. Yeah, so you all see us every week. We don't get to see you. So
Yeah.
that's a good thing to say.
Please make
'cause
yourselves known.
I'm not going to know who you are if you don't make FlossTube videos.
Just come up and say, hey,
I'm Lori.
I'm Lori so-and-so.
Right. Exactly.
And we'll recognize your name, but we won't know you.
Right. So please do.
You're all going to have name tags. Don't worry.
Right. Exactly. So that we'll cheat that way.
Yeah.
And yesterday we were sitting here at home and we were watching Diana, It Is Kismet's vacation vlog.
Oh, yeah.
And I got,
awesome.
oh, so good. And I got a Facebook message from Suzanne, and she sent me a message and she said, I love your videos. I saw some patterns on Etsy and I bought them, and I got permission from the shop owner to send them to you as a gift. Is that okay? And I'm like, obviously that's okay. That's so sweet. And I gave her my email address, and so she emailed them to me. And the one she picked out for me was, okay, so the shop name, I'm going to have to, it's called, what is this? It's Magic Stitch. I'm going to try and find them and link them below.
Magic Stitch by N. Nagorna.
Nagornia.
Well, we're not sure. It looks to be maybe from the Ukraine. And it says, or
I do not know.
not sure. Not sure, but we'll link it below.
Right, exactly. I will do my homework before we, whatever.
Super cute.
So this is so cute. So this is called Lazy Day. And it kind of like reminded me of a Doreen Jones a little bit.
Yeah.
It's got that feel to it, but it's so cute. And he's knitting a friggin' sweater. Love it.
Yep.
Either that or he's unwinding his own sweater. But either way, it's really cute.
Mm-hmm.
Love that.
Mm-hmm.
And the charts are really nice. So go check out that shop because I have to say that the charts come in. There's a full color chart. There is a black and white chart. And then there's a chart with just the back stitching on it. So, and then there's a chart without the back stitching on it. Right. And that is super, super, super awesome.
Right.
So that way it's like less,
right,
you know, overwhelming. So thank you so much, Suzanne, for mine. I love that. And
yeah.
what did you get from Suzanne?
So I got a really just beautiful chart. These are instant downloads off the Etsy site, by the way. Mm-hmm. And this is called a seagull. Isn't that pretty?
That's gorgeous.
Isn't that pretty? I love that.
I do too.
So check out that Etsy store.
Yes.
Very nice.
So thanks, Suzanne.
Yeah.
That was very quick, kind of you to do.
Right.
Love that. And then Pam got one more piece of mail call.
I got a very, 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 very generous gift from Girl with a Needle, Angel. We love her.
Channel linked below.
Yep, channel link below. And I have seen this. It's from Heartstring Samplery, Reproduction, The Housewife. You've probably seen it stitched on other channels.
Michelle Garrett.
Bendy Stitchy has been working on it. I think they had a sale going on.
I think
it's historic, and I love that. And I love the patriotic sentiment where liberty dwells, housewife, and Angel finished hers and sent me the chart and the remaining threads. And I'll bend it a little bit so you can see. Heartstring Sampleries.
It's a limited edition kit though, because it was a kit at one point, and it was for the Primitive Stitcher Society, maybe
something like that. Dying to Stitch, Ladies Prim Society, and Colonial
Gatherings.
Hold, please.
Hold, please.
Gatherings clubs.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And so there's the remaining threads and the design. Angel, you're a sweetheart. We love you bunches.
She would finish that for you too if you want.
And yeah, so if I get this done, send it back to Angel.
And she will finish it for you.
Stitch it up for me.
You're going to stitch it up, Pam.
But I mean sew it up. Sew it.
Right.
Yeah, if you want me to do the finishing for you when you are done, let me know. Good chance. I will ask for you to finish that off for me.
Correct.
Angel, you're a doll baby. Thank you so much.
We love your channel.
We love your channel. Check out Girl with a Needle. She's awesome.
Quit putting post-its on. 48th video. Still putting post-its on.
Well, if it works, don't stop.
What?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I don't know where.
If it don't work, stop it. If it don't work, put it in the hole in the back. If you don't know what we're talking about, just
roll with it.
Roll with it. Okay, so we had just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of haul this week. Yeah. Fancy wincy. So I think we mentioned last week's video that throughout our Maynia starts, there have been a few projects that were like, we don't have needle minders for them. The majority of mine I do. So like 15 out of 18 I have needle minders for. And then there's 3 that I'm like, I don't have a needle minder for this. One of them was the Fruit Day. Or the National Eat What You Want Day.
Right. Which
was the day their mom started the blueberry sampler thing from
Blueberry Pancakes.
Thank you. From Casey Bornegorio.
Right.
And I started Strawberries Forever by Told in the Garden. And neither of us had needle minders for those projects.
So here's what happened. So I'm just cruising through needle minder sites on Etsy.
Right.
And lo and behold, I find a blueberry needle minder that is adorbs. And the second option for the same item was for strawberries.
Perfect.
So
Add to cart, check
I
out.
just went, one of each, please.
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you. Hit the PayPal button.
Right.
And these are from
cherrychick.biz, but it was an Etsy store, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So, okay, so I'm going to, the cards say cherrychick.biz, but I'm going to try and...
Her name is Vicky with an I.
Okay. So I'm going to try and I will find the Etsy shop and link that below.
Yeah.
And then I'll see what this Cherry Chick Biz is. Maybe that's her website or whatever, but...
So look at this adorable blueberry needle minder.
So cute.
I love it. It's got kind of a cloth feel to it. Fabric button, whatever. With a, magnet on the back.
Right.
So that's how she mails them out. Isn't that great?
And then this was mine with the strawberries on it.
And look, we got a strawberry one too. Isn't that cute?
Cute.
So we'll link that below.
And then she sent, what is this for?
This is a marking pin.
Or a counting pin?
Counting pin.
Okay.
If you will. Isn't that cute?
We'll show them the top of the flower. There you go.
There you go.
Cute, right?
Isn't that cute? So, check out Cherry Chick. Cherry Chick.
Cherry Chick.
Cherry Chick.
Okay.
And when Maynia was over, and I realized I was still alive and able to stitch.
Oh, please. You're ridiculous.
I wanted to participate in the Royal Wedding Sale. So I found a great freebie on Stone Street Stitchworks on Etsy. One of my favorite designers,
Right.
She gifted me that wonderful compass. And so I went and downloaded the, added to my cart, the free Royal Wedding design. And I'm almost done with it, but I'm not ready to show it quite yet. But I'll finish it by tonight.
And then we'll show it. You can check pictures on Instagram.
Yeah, I'll probably post it on Instagram. And while I was at it on Stone Street Stitchworks, I downloaded this one that I absolutely love, and it's called Patriotic Patchwork. And I just said,
So cute.
Yeah.
She showed it to me. She goes, "Do you like it?" And I said, "Yes."
Need to have that. So Patriotic Patchwork, Stone Street Stitchworks.
Linked below.
One of our favorite Etsy designers. We love them.
So that's it for this week.
That's pretty much it.
So,
we have another meeting coming up to get ready for StitchCon. We have been very excited to watch the videos from the New Jersey retreat. And I know you guys have been following them on Instagram and Facebook Live and Instagram Live and all of the pictures that everybody's posting.
Correct.
A good portion of the people who are in New Jersey getting ready to pack up and go home are coming to Cincinnati for StitchCon, and we're very excited.
Yeah.
We
is
are
32 days away.
Yeah, we are getting down to it, people,
Yes,
and we're very excited. And we have another meeting coming up Tuesday.
Yep.
And we're just putting the final touches on everything. Everything is falling into place. Everybody's excited.
If you ordered Spiritware in the first round, it has arrived at Keepsake, safe and sound.
Yep. Don't come by the shop and pick it up, though.
Yeah.
They've put it in storage until we're ready for registration. Not registration, but
check-in.
Check-in.
Yeah.
At StitchCon. We're not going to have people dropping in and picking that stuff up.
Right.
It's going to be available for you at the hotel.
Yes,
okay?
ma'am.
Lots of other goodies have arrived. Stephanie has seen them. I have not. And she says they are super awesome. We're looking forward to giving you your bags and everything when you arrive.
Yep.
So
It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, we're hoping that maybe we will have an opportunity to celebrate our 1-year FlossTube anniversary on Tuesday at some point. And like I said, we're going to venture back out into the solarium and hope that we can get the lighting better than FlossTube number 1.
We will, because we're experienced professionals.
Because, now we know what we're doing.
Right.
But just like everybody's first FlossTube, it was rough around the edges. Let's put it that way. But it helped us get into this community, and we're very glad we did it.
Correct.
So it's hard to believe it's been a year.
Right.
A lot's happened this year. A lot of stitching has been stitched.
Yes.
So is that it?
I think so, Pam.
A little bit of old business just to add.
Oh, okay.
The print that Stephanie was given by Barbara that was down in the basement at Keepsakes.
Yeah.
We did find out.
Good point. Thank you, Pam. I'm so glad you brought that up.
That was a artwork by
the designer for Birds of a Feather.
Right, Nancy. Is it Nancy?
Walsh?
No, you keep saying Walsh.
I know.
Why do you say Walsh?
Pam, I don't know. Okay?
Go check.
Okay. Lord.
It's just over across the room. Hold, please.
Nancy Davis.
Nancy Davis, who was the artist who was behind Birds of a Feather.
Yep.
And so
apparently she did prints for a while,
right,
and then her prints were,
well, like a lot of designers, they're artists.
Right.
Let's face it,
and they were
artists.
turned into cross sticks.
Yeah, and also needlepoint.
Excuse me. Yeah.
Lot more needlepoint actually, I think.
Oh.
So anyway, that's it.
So thank you to whoever commented and told me that. So
yeah, somebody commented on last week's video.
Correct.
And so yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. It should be I don't know.
Probably about an hour and a half, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, they'll watch it and they'll love every minute of it.
And then Tuesday we'll come back at you with a little celebratory special edition.
Right, yeah.
Something like that. So
all right, well, thank you so much.
That's going to do it. We'll see you next time. We'll see you Tuesday maybe.
Okay.
And until then, I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is Just Keep Stitching.